Hi everyone, I'm going to show you my beef broccoli recipe. I'm going to use sirloin steak, but you can also use round steak or flank steak. Use 1 pound of beef sliced into thin strips. Okay, let's get started. First, we will marinate the beef. Here's what you need. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of cooking sherry, or you can also use Chinese rice wine, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Okay, let's mix the beef and ingredients together, adding the cornstarch last, and marinate for 1 hour. And here's the cornstarch. So now, next, we will make the sauce for this recipe. I thickened the sauce ahead of time in a separate pan. To make the sauce, you will need 14 ounces of beef broth, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of cooking sherry or rice wine, 1 tablespoon of hoisin sauce, 1/2 tablespoon of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And you add the cornstarch last. Okay, mix the ingredients with the beef broth, adding the cornstarch last. Heating the pan over the high heat, stirring constantly until the sauce is thickened, and then remove from the heat and set aside. Now that the sauce is thickened, remove from the heat and set aside, and then turn off the heat. So next we will prepare the broccoli. We will need broccoli florets. I usually use 3 big stalks of broccoli and cut into bite-sized pieces. Use fresh broccoli, not the frozen stuff. After the broccoli is cut, boil water in a large pot so the broccoli can be boiled for 2 minutes. This will make the broccoli nice and tender. Be sure to only boil it for 2 minutes, no longer than that, or it will be overdone. As soon as the broccoli has boiled for 2 minutes, drain the broccoli in a strainer and set aside. Just keep the broccoli in the strainer. Now add the beef and let the beef coat with oil and set for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, start stir frying the beef. Stir fry for another 3 minutes, occasionally stirring the meat. Okay, when the meat is done, put it in a separate bowl and set aside. Next, we will stir fry the broccoli. We will need the garlic first. And then stir for 10 seconds. And then the broccoli. Stir fry the broccoli for 3 minutes. Next, we add the meat and the sauce. Stir briefly, and then we are done.